criminals are being helped by a lack of information sharing among law enforcement agencies. That's our top story in our Barbados Today afternoon news update for Wednesday, February the 21st. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. A lack of information sharing among local and regional law enforcement agencies is aiding the criminal element in operating under the radar. This concern is being raised by Attorney General Adriel Brathwaite, who says information sharing is even absent in cases where state agencies share the same building. Speaking this morning at the launch of the National Carry Secure Task Force in Barbados at UN House in Hastings Christchurch, the Attorney General said that government departments are often too busy to be bothered to share their data with other entities that could use it. A teenager was appearing in court this morning charged in connection with the shooting death of Kestmar Codrington on Bay Street Friday evening. He's 17-year-old Isaiah Wiggins of Scarborough Christchurch. Intense, passionate, always energetic and wanting nothing but the best for staff and guests. That was how the management team and other employees of Hilton Barbados Resort described outgoing General Manager George Stanfield at a farewell function held in his honor last evening. Chief Executive Officer of Needham's Point Holdings, that's the government-run agency which operates the facility, Henderson Williams, said that return on the investment increased during Stanfield's tenure. Minister of Tourism Richard Seeley said Stanfield's departure is a loss and he wished he could hire him in some other area in Barbados.
I don't think anyone, we've heard it from other people that he really is very special the way that he operates, and I can certainly tell you, you always delight in being in his presence, even when you're dealing with difficult issues. Even when you're begging him not to fire constituents, he still make you laugh and smile. It doesn't matter, even those naughty issues, he has a way of always making you feel good all the time.
Stanfield, who joined Hilton Barbados in March 2014, will be taking up general manager duties at Hilton Buenos Aires in Argentina next month. Crop over came early yesterday when staff and management of Mountgate distilleries took to the streets of the city in a parade that reflected a taste of Kadooment. The event was just part of celebrations to mark the 315th anniversary of the rum operations here. Managing Director Rafael Grishoni noted that some 30,000 foreign visitors pass through their visitors center every year to learn about the history of one of the most famous rums in the world.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Speak to you in the most expeditiously and bombacious manner. AgroFest 2018 is here, so why are you procrastinating your physiognomies? Go and get your tickets now at all the approved box offices. And listen, the ticket prices have been reduced. Dolly, Dooksy and Dan can be there, so why not you? AgroFest 2018, you farming the future. And as the young people say, AgroFest can be lit, AgroFest can be chopping. AgroFest got me so excellent.
Barbados Today, news you can trust.
Welcome back with news from the region now. Police in Trinidad have cracked down on what they believed to be a major housebreaking operation with the seizure of several stolen items, weapons and equipment used to access houses and safes. Assistant Superintendent of Police Wayne Mistar says that between 3 a.m. and 7 a.m. Tuesday, officers swooped down on areas in Caroni and Cunupia where the discoveries were made.
Warrant was executed in the Caroni and Cunupia areas where an assortment of items was seized. 3 persons were held and presently assisting the police in the investigations. If you take a look here, we had 2 firearms, mainly a revolver, a Beretta pistol, and an assortment of ammunition. The revolver came in this cellophane package very neat, which gives us indication that these things are coming in from all angles. A number of cellular phones that were already identified from a previous break-in.
And on the global front, U.S. evangelist Billy Graham, one of the most influential preachers of the 20th century, has died at age 99. Graham became one of the best-known promoters of Christianity, beginning his worldwide mission in large arenas in London in 1954. He died at his home in Montreat, North Carolina. More in this CNN report.
You come by faith in him.
He was called America's pastor, a minister in the old-time tradition of Southern U.S. Baptists who built a mass following worldwide, travelling the globe and taking to the airwaves as no religious leader had ever done before. He had no home church, no regular congregation, no church hierarchy, except the one he himself created. But through radio, television, movies, publishing and 185 countries to record-breaking crowds, Graham reached out to hundreds of millions of people, preaching the gospel to try to save the souls of each and every one.
There is no other way. Man cannot be saved by bread alone.
Billy Graham was born in 1918 and raised on a dairy farm in Charlotte, North Carolina, a time and a place familiar with travelling preachers who revive the community's faith in Christ. Graham attended a revival meeting when he was 16. He became a minister and launched his own revivals.
I do not believe that any man can solve the problems of life without Jesus Christ.
He called his revival campaigns crusades and made them bigger than any ever seen before. Night after night, for example, at New York's Madison Square Garden for 16 weeks. In 1950, Billy Graham made his first visit to the White House. He met and prayed there with Harry Truman, and through the decades, with nearly all of Truman's successors.
I know that God has sent me out as a warrior on the 5 continents to preach the gospel, and I must continue until he gives the signal that I'm to stop.
And that's news, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals, as well as screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also hear us on Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.